Okay. Is it time? It is time. Oh, she do? I do more red ash.
We've received reports of a large mass of raptures heading towards the entrance to the Ark.
Also, in the little entrance part, it's Snow White you play as, and not Red Ash or Red Hood anymore.
Anything about them that we should pay particular attention to?
No. The group consists entirely of older models, and we've only detected 2 colossal raptures in their midst.
Noted. Then let's hurry and finish them off.
When are we planning on leaving?
You do be gone forever.
Everyone get ready.
Might thou not be somewhat hasty in making this decision? 'Twas but yesterday we were engaged in a formidable skirmish.
To be exact, we've had successive battlefield engagements for 2 weeks straight.
It can't be helped. It's been 2 months since humanity accepted defeat and evacuated to the Ark. The migration was organized in secret, but the raptors somehow caught on to our plan. Might I remind
Is
you
Ink?
how many
Or is her
times
name
the
not
raptors
Ink?
laid siege to the Ark's entrance?
The
212
Judge
times,
AI.
and that's only based on official reports.
Is she already around at this point in time? And is Chatterbox around at this point in time? So the judge lady is already here. We don't know if Chatterbox is around or not. I'm just trying to figure out the storyline. Or plot, or timeline, plot line. That too.
Actually, Commander, it's 221.
Either way, these creatures are trying everything in their power to breach the
Lilywise has to be exact.
That's why we're moving all of our forces towards the Ark entrance. We cannot afford to lose this position. I know moving out so soon seems rash, but if we don't move quickly, it could mean
I'm
the
sure
extinction
someone
of
already
all
has that
humankind.
set up.
The other teams are doing everything they can to hold them back, but it's
I
not
just
enough.
don't want to watch those videos to figure it out.
The Goddess Squad. The Goddesses of Victory.
-1.
I understand. Perchance I was somewhat hasty in my rapprochement.
I'll get ready.
What about Rapunzel and Snow White?
Rapunzel is out being lewd.
Girls, as usual.
Can you bring them here?
Rapunzel,
Yes?
get ready.
Someone actually
Moving
did
out.
that. Oh no. I can't even imagine.
Again?
Yes.
Understood.
How's the research coming along?
Intermittently, but I've figured out the basic principles.
Research or
Something
research?
contaminates the nanomachines in our brains and twists our mindset.
Oh,
into
actual
that of
research.
Raptures. You could consider it a form of warped hypnosis. If you're not familiar with the concept of hypnosis, it's when...
That's fine. You can tell me about it later. I just want to know if there's a cure.
In theory, before the corruption spreads too far, all you should have to do is remove the nanomachines. Unfortunately, that's easier said than done. The United Forces of Humanity, or the central government rather, and the VTC are proposing only one solution. Immediate and total destruction of the brain. There is a temporary solution that we're calling
No more
cryogenic
brain.
sleep, but its efficacy remains in question. If only Red Hood were here. She was able to maintain control of her senses for all that time.
Yes, but such cases are exceedingly rare.
That's putting it mildly. So
So
far,
since Red Hood
been the only
has a
one.
different form of corruption than not Rapunzel, than Cinderella,
I've never seen a case like
is she
hers,
also
where
trapped
she was
up
able to
behind the
stave
glass
off
wall?
effects for so long.
You speak about her as if she's already dead. She could still be alive.
Oh, I wish that were true. When she left...
Well,
she
she's
was
still in
near the end
control.
already.
But she's not always in control.
Before she walked away, I made a promise. I told her that I would cure her no matter what. But when she left, I couldn't stop her. I couldn't say for certain that I would cure her. My so-called promise was just a feeble attempt to get her to stay. It's something I regret dearly, and will until the day I die. So now I've got to do everything I can to find a cure. I have no idea how long it may take. But one day, I will find a way to rid us of this corruption.
I hope you do.
Speak of the devil? How are you holding up? I know you and Red Hood weren't on the best terms, but...
Me?
I thought she was gonna say she was corrupted too.
I should have shot her.
What?
If I'd known she would have chosen to die a horrible death all alone, I would have done it. I'd have pushed through the tears and pulled the trigger. I've regretted it every day since she left.
I knew you felt for her.
Oh, look at this. Dorothy being nice and having feelings. They do be friends.
Come on, guys. Turn those frowns upside down. Wasn't that cool?
Gotta turn those frowns upside down.
I'm hiding.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's gonna be turning into bigger frowns.
Snow White.
Hey, could you take a look at this?
Small White.
I was inspired by lances for this piece. I designed it for firing at point-blank range. It can also be fired from vast distances. And if you're really in a jam, it can operate as a projectile or a stabbing weapon.
Amazing.
Would you like to try it out? I think it'd really suit you.
'Tis most impressive, but my blade shall suffice.
Are you sure? Too bad.
In 1 hour's time, we shall march.
Okay. How many are we up against this time?
Save for their forces being massive, including 2 colossal raptures amongst their ranks, I know but scant information.
Alright then, I'll
Scant
take
information.
this and this.
The anti-ship rifles appear to have fallen into disuse. Pray tell, is it due to the memories that they stir within you?
Yes. They always
The
paired
7
well with
dwarves
Red
are
Hood's
left alone.
You still loathe her?
Yes.
Surely thou ought to have forgiven her by now?
What does it matter even if I did? She's dead. She abandoned her comrades. I'll
Oh.
never forgive her for that. Let's go.
Very well.
Snow White's about to cry again. Her friend is gone forever. That doesn't appear to be a very blue sky.
Crying out loud. What is it now? Well, it's officially kaput. First my body, now the cassette player. Seems like everything's breaking down on me.
Poor Red Hood.
I think I might have to abandon the hitchhiking plan. Should have figured as much. What with the evacuation and all, everything's a mess right now. Still,
Heckin' messes.
it's a bit far to hoof it. And on top of that, I haven't got a clue what I'll encounter along the way.
Well, you still have your gun.
What to do?
A truck.
What in the world are you doing?
Oswald.
I'm
What the fuck is he
hitchhiking.
doing here?
Where to?
Depends on where you're headed.
What is he doing?
I'm going to the Ark entrance.
Perfect. Any chance you could give me a lift?
Have you got a ticket? You can't enter the Ark without a winning ticket.
Oh no. I don't want to head inside the Ark. I've just got some business to take care of along that route. I'll get off before you get there, so can you give me a ride?
Sure.
Oswald is very
Oh, and
suspicious.
Also, you don't happen to have any painkillers, do you? The strong stuff they use for NIKKEs?
Very suspicious man.
Bolt, follow me. Not like this.
Reloading.
What does she need painkillers? Well, yeah, Nikke's do feel pain. Never mind. I remember now.
I'm hiding.
I was gonna ask what does she need painkillers for, but they do feel pain.
All clear.
Well done. Let's head back.
That scoundrel still refuses to show herself.
You mean Cinderella?
Yes, my entire body itches for revenge.
Are you even sure that you could win against it?
All I can do is give it my best.
We can drop the Cinderella moniker going forward. It's been given a formal code name. Anachiro.
And a Chiro.
Anachiro.
Why would this being scurry off with its tail tucked between its legs?
It's done nothing of the sort. Anachiro is on the lips of nearly everyone in the Ark. We've just been so preoccupied with our battlefield engagements that we haven't noticed. She leaves a trail of utter destruction in her wake. No one even has time to put up a fight before they're annihilated. The most curious thing is that she always lets one person live. Just one. Be it a NIKKE.
Oh, we
or
didn't know that part. Or I didn't know
so
that
she wants
part.
to leave a witness to spread the word about her achievements. How could this have happened to Cinderella? She was a Grimm's model, and the second generation to boot. She should be fighting alongside the humans. Back in the research center,
As
you
anchovies.
saw that Rapture and NIKKE amalgamation yourself.
Anchovies do be
Assume that
dangerous.
This Anachiro is the successful version of what we saw in that lab. Her power has been enhanced to unprecedented levels, and she's been programmed to be hostile towards humanity.
So are we just going to let her cause all this chaos?
Not a chance. Anachiro is quickly becoming a symbol. To the Raptures, she represents victory, and for humans, terror. She is our diametric opposite. The shadow to our light.
Even though she
I'd love
wanted to be
nothing
one
more
of
than
you
to
guys
chase her
so
down,
bad.
but our hands are full as is. Besides, we won't have to wait long until we encounter her again. It's only a matter of time until she finds us and attacks the entrance to the Ark.
Is there any way we can stand up against her?
Our safest bet is pitting her against Lilith one-on-one.
So, in other words, all we can do is throw Lilith to the wolves.
Don't give up hope just yet. Lilith specializes in one-on-one combat.
Oh, I know. If there's anyone who can take it down, it's Lilith.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
So what you mean is, the only reason we couldn't vanquish the fiend was because Lilith was preoccupied with rescuing us?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
The truth is a harsh mistress.
It's
You all
true.
have an important duty. I can't let you die.
How important?
much more important.
Huh?
Everybody in? Let's head back.
And what does Lilith know that we don't?
Commander,
I've got you.
sorry. Just for another minute or so. I must weigh a ton.
You're as light as a feather.
You're kidding.
A feather made of steel.
Sir.
Ow!
I think I'm almost at my limit.
Don't say that. That's not true.
I hope it isn't, but this has been happening more often.
Is she corrupted or is she just dying?
Don't give me that face. I'll be sticking around to see that bunch stand on their own 2 feet. I won't abandon them just like that. I told you not to give me that face.
Oh, she can't die. I like her.
Come on, guys.
Oh, she's pushing herself too hard for too long.
Like this. Wasn't that cool? Just a second, teacher.
Yeah, I know that she's the first NIKKE out there. And it's to be expected they have a life shelf. Shelf life. Look, I'm just getting over for being sick. Give me a break. Room. Into car.
Hey, Mr. Nice Guy?
It's Oswald.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she's
Oswald.
Mark Zero.
Aren't you nervous about picking up hitchhikers at a time like this?
I should ask you the same thing. Shouldn't you be more scared? Hitching rides in the middle of an apocalypse?
He has a point.
You're the one who should be scared. If you're not careful, you could end up picking up someone dangerous.
I will
Oswald
keep
knows
that in
all.
mind.
If at any point you feel I'm acting out of sorts, feel free to plug me in. Like if my voice changes or my eyes turn red. That pistol is meant for when we must self-terminate, but you'll be able to operate it as well.
You're starting to scare me.
Just promise me you'll pull the trigger if you have to, or else you'll see something truly scary.
Okay. So,
What's up, cow?
Red Hood, where should I drop you off?
You know who I am?
Oswald knows
Yes.
all.
Who are you? How do you know me?
I'm just a guy driving a military convoy to the Ark.
Sounds to me like you're someone high up in the United Forces of Humanity.
Just
We
a
go by the
dude.
term central government now.
Has a cure been found for corruption? If you're one of the head honchos, you should know.
VTC and Rapunzel are still looking into it, but it doesn't
Thank
seem they've
you.
made much progress. Cryogenic sleep can stave off the effects in the early stages, but that's about it.
When you say early stages, how early are we talking?
Very early.
About 3 hours.
Ugh. That ship has definitely sailed in my case.
How are you still alive?
That's a
I
good
received a
question.
report that you'd been terminated 2 months ago because of corruption.
Well, not only am I alive and kicking, but my mind is still intact. I'm apparently a special case.
It would seem so.
I want to know why. I want to know why she
That depends.
stayed sane for so
If you
long.
answer my questions, I won't.
Sure, why not? Just keep in mind that I may randomly pass out.
Noted. It's been 2 whole months. Why haven't you returned to the Goddess Squad?
I fainted when I was wandering out there. I only came to 3 days ago.
So are you going back now?
No. I can't even pull the trigger on my own gun. Whenever I think about it, it only gets worse.
What gets worse? The pain in your body?
I feel like shooting humans.
Ooh.
So I can't go back.
They would welcome you with open arms.
I abandoned them. That's why I can't go back.
Then where are you going?
Home.
Why?
Because I'm scared of my squad mates.
Do you think they'd really hold that much of a grudge? What on earth did you say to them when you left?
It's not that. I just don't want to see the sadness on their faces. Even if I do go back and rejoin them, I die eventually. That's a scary proposition for them.
Is that why you decided to go off and die alone?
It's better that way.
Lone wolf must die
I'm the only
alone.
one that suffers.
I see.
Man, I'm tired.
The Goddess Squad is truly amazing.
Huh?
I'll never forget your first battle. The first operation, where all the members were deployed. It was remarkable.
Why are you bringing this up?
It's not every day you get to meet a member of the Goddess Squad in real life. Don't mind me. I'm just fanboying.
Oswald's a fan. Everyone's a
Okay,
fan of the Goddess
fine.
Squad.
I guess.
Now, where was I? Oh, right. After the initial raid, you all took down 4 colossal raptors in an instant. Those towering beasts seemed invincible, but you defeated them like it was nothing. You gave us hope that we could beat the raptors. And in the residential defense battle, from this moment on, death would
thank
never
you,
cross
and Merry
the
Christmas to
threshold
you
into our
too.
homes. What a blissful feeling that was.
That's what Boss said.
Then, there was the time one of you destroyed their stronghold single-handedly.
Thank you.
Lilith.
Another time, you enticed all the raptors lurking in the forest to draw them out.
Right.
Oswald knows all.
That was Dorothy. She's amazing.
You managed to rescue 50 civilians, all without incurring a single casualty.
Yeah. Scarlet is really something.
And then, the White Reaper taking out those snipers.
The
I
White
didn't believe
Reaper.
it could be done.
Snow is always true to her word.
She took that shot from 8 kilometers out, didn't she?
I think so.
How did you
Small White
feel
is
at that
amazing.
time?
Nothing special. I just knew I had to catch them. Otherwise, my friends would die.
As I thought. You all really are amazing. Then, there was that other time, at the Starlight Bridge.
Aw. Oswald being sentimental helped her.
No need to fear. Litter is here.
Reloading. Give me just a second.
Reloaded.
maintenance.
Just like how I did last time. We had such a great time together.
I need to know more about Oswald now.
Did you see that, teacher? Wasn't I great?
Which part? Him being sentimental and holding up hope about a particular hero. Yeah, remember that part. Oh, is he talking about Red Hood? Oh, that would make sense. I really like the chapter thingies. Those are good.
What's going on?
We're under attack.
Apparently, there's a fight going on somewhere.
Let's check it out.
What for?
To help.
How could we possibly help?
I don't know.
Sorry, not a good enough answer.
Come on, let's go!
This vehicle is only outfitted with defensive capabilities. It'd be suicide for us to go over there.
Just shut up and step on it. No.
It looks like a group of refugees. About 20 of them. No sign of life.
Oh, the poor
There must
people.
be some of them out there who are still alive.
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, we need to get out of here. We don't stand a chance against that many raptures.
You might
Handle
not.
them by myself.
Can you though?
Right now you can't.
Yes, I can.
You said yourself, you can't even fire your own gun. What can you possibly do?
I don't know.
I don't know isn't good enough. Red Hood!
Shit. Red Hood's gonna go get herself killed, apparently.
Come on, guys. Turn those frowns upside down.
And she's gonna try to save people. I don't know if she's actually gonna do it or not. But she's gonna try.
Just like how I did during practice. One more victory for Bolt and me.
Amazing! You tore those raptures apart with your bare hands.
Phew. I didn't know that would actually work. I should have done this long ago.
Well, now we know they can be
Truly
torn
are
apart.
A goddess.
Ah,
Oh,
my
maybe
head.
not.
This is bad. Ugh.
It's a NIKKE. She destroyed those raptures with her bare hands.
Oh no.
She doesn't look like she's doing too well.
She's not corrupted or anything, is she?
Doesn't that make them turn against humans? What should we do?
Hold on a minute. I've seen this NIKKE before.
This isn't good.
Hey kid, where are you going? Stay back!
Arg! Ah!
Are you okay?
Oh, look at the child.
Don't come any closer. I'll hurt you.
You're one of the goddesses, aren't you?
What?
I saw you on TV once. You're the red one.
The red one, yes.
But just keep your distance.
The kid's right. She is one of the goddesses. Now I remember.
The goddess of victory herself!
Are you hurt? I didn't think goddesses could get injured.
Ta-da! How's my acting?
Phew. I thought you were really hurt.
Oh, she's out here lying to the kids.
I'm a good actor.
Did she suppress the corruption?
She did.
So it really is you. You're Red Hood.
Oh my gosh! I never dreamt I'd ever meet a goddess in the flesh!
Thank you so much. You saved our lives.
How can we ever repay you?
I'm sorry. I should have come sooner.
Please, don't be sorry. We're alive and that's what matters. We had given up. But who knew a goddess would come to save the day? You really are the goddess of victory.
Where are the others? I'm a massive fan of Dorothy.
I'm partial to Rapunzel, I am.
Oh. They had other things to do, so I'm going solo today.
Oh, okay. Well, can you let her know what a massive fan I am?
Oh,
Me
no,
too.
she's not able to.
Sure thing.
I'm Oswald from the central government. Where were all of you heading? We were on our way to the Ark. Do you all have tickets? Yes, of course. We all have one. Speaking of which, just a moment.
The tickets.
What are you doing?
I'm as sorry for these people as the next guy, but they won't be needing their tickets any longer. There might be other people out there who need them. If you're heading to the Ark, we can go together. That's where we're going.
I mean, he does have a point. The dead bodies aren't going to be using the
Sure be
tickets.
walking. Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hey kid, what's your name?
Frisia.
Easier.
Okay, Frisia. Where are your mom and dad?
They're dead. They got sick. It only happened recently.
Yeah, I was noticing that too.
You must miss them very much.
I do, but it's okay. I was able to say goodbye to them. They were sick for a long time.
She is very suspiciously detailed and has a
About things
name.
we liked, what we didn't like. We talked about all sorts of stuff. So that's okay. I'm sure my mom and dad are in a happier place too.
And so now we have to be suspicious of
That's
children
good.
again.
I have a dream. I want to become a NIKKE just like you all.
You do?
You all give us hope.
Oh,
So
the child's
that's
gonna
what
become a
I want to
NIKKE.
do.
Oh wait, we read in the
So,
main story about a
Becoming
child who
NIKKE
wants
is
to
a
become a
serious
NIKKE
matter.
but didn't
it's not like you can go
remember her
back.
parents.
You might want to think it over.
No. I'm going to become a NIKKE. I'm sure of it.
All right then.
Can you give me your autograph?
What?
Here. Right here.
It's probably not the same child, but still.
I've never signed anything before.
Please.
There you go.
Yikes. Your handwriting is really sloppy.
You
Oh.
think you could do any better? I'd like
Wow,
to see you write
rude
on a letter of
child.
love and make it look good.
Hey, BN.
Thanks.
This kid.
Let's go.
I'm good. This is my stop.
I'm the kid.
You can't be serious.
I am.
If we drop our load, we should have enough space for you.
I appreciate the offer, but I'm good, honestly. Besides, aren't those supplies meant for the Ark? Aren't they important?
She has a point.
If I go with you, then there won't be any room for these people. So just go.
Don't forget this.
Oh, the pistol. Oh no, the cassette player.
Huh? This is mine? Why do you have it?
You were cradling it while you were sleeping, so I figured I'd take a peek at it. I fixed it for you.
Oh. Thanks.
I'll give this back to you, too.
That's gonna be the pistol.
I pray that you won't have to use it on yourself.
Me too.
I still have so many questions
that
about
radio
Red Hood and
tower over
Rappy.
there? There should be several bicycles below it. A NIKKE should be able to use them as well.
Forget it. It's not that far off. I can walk.
You'll need it for when you head back. Well, I'm off. For fighting on mankind's behalf, I sincerely thank the Goddess Squad.
Much appreciated.
Okay, so far this one's not as sad as Cinderella's, but it does answer questions that I've had.
Snow White! Snow White! Are you kidding me? Snow White!
What's wrong with Snow White? Oh.
Hey, Lilith. When did you get here?
10 minutes ago.
Oh, really? Sorry, I was thinking about something else.
Just kidding. I just got here. Are you crafting another weapon?
Yeah, and I think this one is gonna be my masterpiece.
A masterpiece?
Who is it for?
I still haven't decided that yet.
Let me see. Looks like a high-caliber rifle. That's what Red Hood typically wields.
I made some improvements. Decreased the weight and increased the range. This might make the recoil more severe, but I'm thinking of applying a reversal device on the butt. The recoil was definitely a bit much during the simulation I just ran, but a bit of fine-tuning should fix that problem.
Whoops.
Impressive.
Not only that, but by consolidating all the 7 dwarfs' functions into one?
Snow White, I heard you sequestered yourself in your workshop and have been doing nothing but making weapons.
I mean, it sounds kind of useful during the middle of a war.
I want to be as powerful as you are. When I'm as strong as you are physically, I'll know that I'm growing stronger mentally too.
Why do you want to be strong?
The stronger you are, the better.
Yes, that's true, but you need a reason to become stronger. If you don't know what you're striving for, you can only improve so much. I presume there is something motivating you.
There is.
Tell me.
I don't want to lose anyone else. If I'd been stronger, we wouldn't have lost to Anichiro. And Red Hood would never have left like that.
Small White has
Wouldn't even have
attachment
been corrupted
issues.
in the first place. She wouldn't have deserted me.
Do you still hate her for leaving?
Yes.
Weren't you close friends?
Yes, but not anymore. Not after she abandoned me.
Do you really believe that?
What do you think?
Sorry about that.
It's a shame.
You mean for Red Hood?
For you.
I can understand why Red Hood did what she did. She knew that her body was slowly decaying, and she knew how her story would end. The worst part for her was forcing someone else to give her story its final ending. And not just anyone, but her closest friends. In that kind of situation, what other option did she have? Running away may not have seemed like the best option to her. But it was the only way to make sure as few people got hurt as possible.
What
On the other
Red
hand, I
Hood
can
just cares
understand
about
your
everyone.
frustration at having to let her go. Even though the end was approaching, there was nothing you could do for her. Despite all of that, it doesn't give you grounds for harboring hatred towards her. I suppose what makes me most upset of all is that we didn't get to have a proper farewell. Us having to part ways was unavoidable, I understand that. But it could have been handled better.
But how?
I don't know. I don't have all the answers. However, it's not too late, so we should keep thinking.
She's dead.
This won't be the first time this happens.
Nor will it be the last.
Whether you like it or not, there are going to be times where you need to part ways with those who are dear to you. And we don't want to send them off unceremoniously like Red Hood, do we?
You're not dying, are you?
Oh,
Why would you think that?
Just tell me you're not.
I'm not.
Okay.
you almost just like broke Snow White right there.
I miss her. I shouldn't have said those things to her. I feel terrible.
It's okay. I'm sure she'd understand.
Poor Snow White.
Time to show off my skills. Give me just a second. Remember, wasn't that cool?
I wonder if the next anniversary event's gonna explain what happened to the rest of the Grimm 2 models.
Time for class to begin.
Because Hansel and Gretel and Siren just fell from the sky. And since Abe and Cinderella kind of survived, that means they must have survived.
Just a second, teacher. Remember, wasn't that cool?
Time for class to begin.
You're all dead. Just like how I did during practice.
Buddy,
Time for
why aren't
class
you
to pay
dying?
attention in class.
Oh, he was taking 1 damage.
It's time I bring this class to a close.
It's just occasionally that some of them seem to take like no damage and then all of a sudden they take all the damage.
Time for class to pay attention in class.
Okay, that would explain it then. Yeah, that would make sense for machine guns being useful.
They're asking you to report in,
Correct.
and they only want to talk to you and Lillyweiss?
Correct again. They wanted someone who was in command.
They couldn't have picked a worse time. We're in the middle of a skirmish here.
This is the only opportunity they've had to get in touch with us. According to preliminary scans, there won't be any attacks from the Raptures for the next 3 days.
That's what you
They're a
think.
fair distance away, and there are a lot of obstacles between us and them.
It shouldn't take long for us to report in.
Has the situation changed?
I can't say right now, but there's a high chance it has.
We'll be back soon enough, so don't worry too much. Let's see. Dorothy,
Yes?
you assume the role of leader in the absence of the commander and I.
Me?
Yes. Are you up to it?
I can do it. Although, to be honest, I'm not entirely confident that everyone will listen to me. For example, this one here with the blade.
I cannot be subservient to someone weaker than myself.
Well, if you used her name.
Not least of all, a Philistine who besmirches the fine art of fighting with one's own body.
Exhibit B.
You're not serious, are you, Scarlet?
Perhaps, perhaps not.
If you listen to Dorothy, you can face me one-on-one.
A most enticing proposition.
Using fighting as a leverage.
Take care of yourselves, everyone. Although I'm sure nothing will happen.
You'll be right
So you
back.
say.
Promise. If I think it's going to take up too much time, I'll find a way to sneak out.
Don't do that.
You know, I wonder if Rapunzel ever figured out or found out it was
I'm a bit apprehensive.
Red Shoes who corrupted Cinderella. Because in the Cinderella event, you see several times that the two of them were pretty close because they were both part of the VTC.
Everything will be fine.
How much longer does my body have left?
About 2 centuries, give or take a few years.
Wow, I have a long time yet.
2 centuries.
Never anticipated living that long, especially given how I was designed to be effective in the short term. With things as they are. However, I can understand how Red Hood felt.
Lilith, you have to stay strong. I don't want to hear weak
We don't
talk.
think she knows.
You're right. Sorry. Just
I mean, I
consider
guess
it-
there would have been no one to tell her. I don't know why I just thought about that.
Come on, guys. Turn those frowns upside down.
And that's also true. I don't know, but like Oswald knows, and I don't know if he's still alive or not.
Time for class.
But Grave is still out there, but I don't know if they've crossed paths. True, Oswald is just a dude.
One more victory.
He's out here duding it out. Red Hood dying again.
Wow, so you're all the goddesses? I'm Red Hood. Nice to meet you.
You're Redhead.
Is anyone here a fan of the oldies by any chance? No one? Then come here. I'll play some for you. You're gonna love this. Hey, Snooty. What's with the umbrella? It's not even raining.
How many times have I told you? Don't call me Snooty. And this isn't an umbrella. It's a parasol.
The same thing.
A parasol. What the heck is that?
You can use it to block the sunlight. Well, it serves the same purpose as an umbrella.
Except it's prettier.
So it's an umbrella.
I've already told you, it's a parasol.
Does it do a good job of blocking out the sun?
Of course. That's what a parasol is meant to do.
Then let me borrow it. I want to take a nap, but the sun is practically burning into my retinas.
You can close your eyes.
I misspoke. This isn't a parasol.
Oh, come on! Don't be like that! Let me borrow it!
No.
And she do be very good at being snooty.
She never did end up giving it to me. That parsimonious.
Parsimonious, that is the first time I've ever heard that word used.
Possibly cost. Anyway, how come you're always so sensitive? That's no way to make friends.
Instruct them to be gone. My sensitivity is paramount to maintaining my edge. Only then can I assure that I never lose.
The music?
The sword must be kept in its sheath when it's not in use, for it is not to lose its edge. Don't you know that? Same goes for people.
Remain in its sheath. Huh. I see. Is this a new sword technique?
Scarlet.
That's not what I meant.
Grant me time, and I shall perfect this method.
All she can think about is the sword.
So she ended up accidentally cutting you? Is this the reason for the scar on your neck?
She was super quick.
With a speed almost imperceptible to the naked eye.
Great. Just great.
Poor Lily-wise.
She's impressed.
I cannot accept such praise.
Get out, both of you.
Is this the song you wanted me to listen to?
We sure did a lot. Of stupid things.
It's one of them.
You know, Red Hood, books are food for the mind. Music can provide mental nourishment as well. We can't afford to be picky eaters after all.
I read a ton of books.
Yeah, a ton of books.
Sure. You want to see my latest read?
Of course, show me. My goodness, this cover is quite...
Rapunzel.
Ow! What was that for?
My apologies. But to call something this obscene a book is sacrilegious.
What are you talking about? It's totally a book.
It started early.
This can only sully the mind.
Nothing wrong with a little hot and heavy sullying.
Oh, whoa.
Ow! I'm sorry, I can't control it.
Somehow, I doubt that's the case. That's when I knew. Rapunzel's true nature. Ooh.
The lewdest of lewd. It's like Mop automatic slapping. I don't think Mop is as lewd as Rapunzel, though.
Snow, I'm sorry. Are you Snow White?
Yes, that's me.
I'm Red Hood. Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Ot's the deal? You look down in the dumps.
Huh? Me? Well, it's just that other NIKKEs of the Goddess Squad are such remarkable individuals, and I don't really have anything that I'm good at.
What are you talking about? No one is better or worse than the other. We've all got things we're good and bad at. No need to get upset over it. Just take a gander at me. Do I look exceptional in any way?
I mean, yes.
Not really.
Well, I suppose I have to admire your candor. Anyway, even a rabble like me can join the Goddess Squad, so don't be too hard on yourself. What's that you're working on, by the way? I heard you're pretty good with models.
I'm designing a new weapon.
Man, I really put my foot in my mouth with that one, didn't I? Any chance you could whip a weapon up for me? Something super neato?
Super neato.
Sure. Is there anything you have in mind?
A drill.
Excuse me?
A drill.
More animes.
Why a drill?
'Cause it's cool.
I mean, she's not wrong.
And I wanted to be able to shoot out bullets and missiles and stuff.
Why don't you ask me to make a gun with a press for victory button attached while you're at it?
What? You mean you can't make it? I thought you can make everything, Snow.
What did you call me?
Your full name is way too long. Bit hard for me. Is it cool if I just call you Snow sometimes?
Yes, it's okay.
So about the gun, can you do it?
Sure thing. I can make it.
When's?
It might take some time, but I can do it.
Awesome. Don't forget, you promised.
Red Hood, don't go! Stay here with me, please! Are you really going? You're leaving me?
Will you be able to go through with it? You're all far too nice for that. So I'm leaving. I'll go away and die quietly.
The Goddess Squad is truly amazing. You really are the goddesses of victory.
I want to become a NIKKE just like you all.
Again, suspicious child.
So that's what I want to do.
Does Red Hood
Fighting
kill the
on
child?
mankind's behalf. I sincerely thank the Goddess Squad.
You idiot! You stupid fool! Why? Why? Why didn't you leave like that? You could have at least given them a decent farewell. You're such a loser. You're an embarrassment. You screwed it all up. I have to go back. I have to. I still owe them.
I do, but it's okay. I was able to say goodbye to them. About things we liked, what we didn't like. We talked about all sorts of stuff. So that's okay.
I owe them a proper farewell. And
Well, won't they be kind of mad whenever she just shows up?
I need to be someone. They can
I like
be
how they
proud
use
of.
this background a lot.
I have to prove that.
Again, I know, small budget at beginning of the game, but it's been used a lot. And she'll get there.
It's time I bring this class to a close.
I believe.
Time for class to begin.
Oops, sorry. I didn't mean to hit the mic. I was getting water.
Give me a few minutes and I'll be right back into it.
I'm sorry. I needed water.
I have to do some quick maintenance.
I was dying.
I should start preparing for the next class.
Everyone, listen carefully. A large group of raptures are advancing towards the entrance of the Ark.
Come again?
This timing, does it not seem intentional?
How many of them are there?
Oh, is this when they're going up, or when Cinderella's group is going up to the,
What about our defenses?
space
It'll buy us
station?
some time, but due to the sheer number coming at us, we shouldn't expect it to hold out long. And Anichiro is with them as well.
Okay, no, never mind.
Not it again.
They've been waiting for this.
Oh no, this is when she's going to...
We can only presume this is a sneak attack. be put into action once
Get herself killed by them.
How they came to be aware of this, we have no idea. Perhaps some kind of intuition on their part.
When will the commander and Lilith be back?
We haven't been able to get a hold of them. We've put in several urgent calls, but there hasn't been any answer.
So there is a possibility that they were attacked?
Yes.
Yes.
Then pray tell, what is our course of action?
We'll carry out a surprise attack.
How so?
It's too dangerous to engage in a confrontation here. There are too many important facilities in the immediate area. So we'll attack them first. We have to make sure that they don't get near the entrance of the Ark.
I like it.
What about the other troops on our side?
All available troops who have been stationed nearby will be joining us. We're calling for any and all available units to assist.
But surely we can't leave such a strategic area like this undefended.
The Raptures don't intend on attacking this place.
You mean they're pressing ahead?
Yes. A direct confrontation is what they're after.
Their forces far outnumber ours. 'Tis hardly what one would call a fair fight.
I mean,
Not
this
entirely
whole
sure whether
thing
our
hasn't been fair,
confrontations will be
Scarlet.
fought. But one thing is for sure. They're heading for the Ark's entrance. Now everyone get ready. We'll be leaving straight away.
How are our chances looking?
What are you talking about? It's a done deal. We'll win.
But will we win?
Phew.
There are too many of them. They just keep coming.
We're running out of ammo!
We can't give up the fight just yet. Otherwise, we'll be losing another line of defense. I'll radio in for a resupply, so let's continue.
You know as well as I do that supply troops aren't fighters. They'll get routed on the way here. I suggest we fall back and get some supplies.
You should all go. I shall stay behind to hold them off. At long last, I am ready. The full brunt of my power can finally be
Don't stumble.
Let's fall back and get our supplies.
Raptures up ahead!
How come there are so many of them?
The squadron that was bringing in the rear advanced straight to the front. They're attempting to bash their way through our ranks with sheer brute force.
What should we do?
Just look at how many of them there are. They'll make it to the Ark's entrance in no time. We have to stay here and hold them off. Everyone, can you do it?
Of course.
I mean, you don't really have a choice.
Can you do it?
Yes, I can do it.
I'll try.
Let's go.
You know, like, how old is Snow White here? The others seem to be, like, you know, full adults, but she seems to be, like, maybe a teenager at best.
Hey, Rabbity! Let's have some fun!
Reloading.
Give me a few minutes and I'll be right back. Oh!
Time for class to pay attention in class.
Am I doing it right? I'm hiding! Just a second, teacher.
Oh, so we don't know.
Reloaded. Wasn't that
I mean, like, you can tell she's definitely younger than all the others.
just like how I did for gotcha. Oh!
I should start preparing for the next class.
Clear.
We actually got them all!
'Twas barely enough to constitute a warm-up.
Everyone, stay still. I'm going to check for any damage.
There's only one squadron remaining, along with Anichiro. The mass-produced NIKKEs have kept her hamstrung for the time being, but that won't last long. This is the only chance
Meaning
we have
of
to rest and
they're
carry out repairs.
sacrificing mass-produced
I've got to call in
Nikke's.
supply troops immediately.
Did you guys hear that?
These heinous beasts are hell-bent on putting us 6 feet under.
Rapture's up ahead, coming in fast. Everyone administer what maintenance you can. Once you're ready, we're going back into battle. Understood.
Okay.
These guys just can't catch a break.
I know. 'Tis not been many moons since I made all of your acquaintance, but I would like to proclaim.
Bang.
Huh?
Those gunshots. I've heard them somewhere before.
Is it the support troops?
Hold
The
on.
Snow White knows her guns.
What? That's... But it can't be!
Dorothy, can you please explain what's going on?
Red Hood is behind them. She's laying waste to them all.
Art thou lying?
What?
Look at her crying. The poor small child.
You want some?
That's a good image. I mean, she seems like the type of person who would have fun doing this.
I'm in the zone, baby. My head. Heat. Stay where you are.
It's not your turn yet.
Well, it seems like she would be having more fun if
Just like that?
she wasn't losing her mind. I too have splitting headaches almost every day.
What are you looking at?
Is it really her?
Oh, it's a possibility.
Confirm? Yes, it's her. It's Red Hood.
Thank God.
She lives.
We have to back her up.
No! We'll join her after we're done with our maintenance and settled our supplies.
But she's...
It'll be fine. This is Red Hood we're talking about here. She never loses.
I like how in disbelief that Scarlet and Dorothy's in.
Very well. I'll tell the supply troops to get a move on. We'll join forces with Red Hood at the midpoint.
I mean, like, I know she's been gone for 2 months and everyone thought she was dead, but still.
Put your head right here.
I'm hiding!
Just a second, teacher.
Time for class to begin. Reloading.
Wasn't that cool?
I mean, mine does, yeah, because I'm blind.
Did you see that, teacher? Wasn't I great?
Supplies are replenished, and maintenance is complete. Let's hurry up and rendezvous with Red Hood.
I'll lead the way.
Wait, Ultra incoming.
Get ready, everyone. We're going up against Ultra.
I'm assuming that Red Hood got hit by a tentacle and that's how she got corrupted. Oh, it's this thing again.
Time for class to begin. Give me just a second. I should start preparing for the next class.
Oh no. There's just the hard mode left after this.
Enemy down.
These petulant children are becoming easier to deal with. Or could it perhaps be that I've become stronger?
Ah, so Ultra is like the big bad at this point.
Let's hurry.
Well, not the
We
big
can't
bad,
leave her on
but
their own.
Up in the sky.
the huge threat.
Huh?
Anichiro.
She's here.
Everyone take cover.
Oh, Cinderella. I think this has affected me the most, because I know what's going on in her head.
Cinderella. My most sincere apologies for speaking so frankly upon our first meeting, but I shall claim your head. Oh. It's impenetrable.
It's no use.
She was made to be the ultimate weapon. Still mad I didn't get her in the event.
She can transmutate?
It's true.
She's blocked herself in.
You think this is funny? Is this all a joke to you? Let's see if you find this humorous. How the...
It's testing us. It wants to see how strong it is. That's why it came down for a direct confrontation instead of blowing us away. And it's determined we're not much of a threat.
Ugh.
Dorothy seems to know a lot.
Oh, so you no longer have any need for your shields, do you? Such hubris will be your downfall.
Everyone needs their glasses.
Everyone, step back from the direction the shields are facing.
Oh, are we dead?
Did I get them all? Those morons. Why didn't anyone come to help?
They couldn't.
I'm pooped. I've got to rest for a moment. What was that? So bright. Wait, I know that color. Cinderella. No.
She knows that color after only seeing it once.
Hey. Did you do this?
I mean, yeah, I guess that's fair.
I don't see anyone else here.
Corrupted versus corrupted.
Hey guys. What's wrong with you all? You think I ran all the way over here just for a sneak peek of you all passed out? You all ought to be ashamed of yourselves. Wake up! Get up and fight alongside me, you fools!
Red Hood. So much noise.
Oh, that's her one complaint. There's so much noise.
You guys all up? Alright then.
Oh, that's good. I like that art.
Let's do this then.
Hey, it got him up. Oh, we get anime scene. Look at little small white.
We can't even beat her 5 against 1. We should be ashamed of ourselves. We're the Goddess Squad.
This is gonna be what pushes her over, isn't it?
Failure is not an option.
Oh, this song is good.
Is that all you got?
Oh, she damaged it.
I'm going in.
Didn't you say only barbarians fight hand to hand?
I make an exception for monsters.
Watch out! Incoming!
I'll hold it off.
So, you finally learned how to raise your voice, did you?
Thanks to a certain someone.
And look at all the bullets. Oh, they actually hurt her. I mean, I knew they hurt her because they capture her. I don't think that's how guns work.
The glass slippers are no more. Party's over.
Oh wow, I wasn't expecting them to actually... I mean, she's done a lot of hurt.
We won!
You did win, but at what cost?
Red Hood!
It's really you. I can't believe my eyes.
Red Hood.
Yeah. Save the fanfare for later. Ugh.
Red Hood!
This is what pushed her over the brink. Oh no, maybe not.
Rapunzel? Am I still alive?
Yes, you're still among the living.
Was my corruption removed? I feel like I've been cured. I should have known better.
I'm sorry.
What are you apologizing for? How come the boss and Lilith aren't here?
They had to leave for a moment.
So that's why this happened.
Why didn't you tell us you were alive?
Oh, you know, one thing happened and then another.
He's never gonna hear the end of
Nothing
it.
disappear without a trace, and that's the only explanation you can offer? You're lucky everything worked out like it did. What if you'd been accidentally hit by friendly fire or something?
If one of you managed to plug my bright red ass by mistake, that'd be on you.
I mean, she's not wrong.
How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm just peachy.
Did you vanquish the corruption completely?
No.
We decided to call a truce.
A truce?
Good news for you. Our latest research shows that cryogenic sleep can put a temporary stop to corruption. Would you be willing to give that?
That only works during the initial stages of the corruption process, though. Isn't that right? I appreciate the thought, Rapunzel. Hey. Snow. Come here. Since when did you become so yellow-bellied?
Oh, we're back to the hugging.
I'm sorry for lying to you. I should have given you a proper farewell, but I ran off instead.
I'm sorry too. I'm sorry for all those terrible things I said to you. I didn't mean it. I was just...
She is like definitely a child, teenager.
I know.
You can't convince me otherwise.
I understand you better than anyone else here. Forget it. It's all in the past. Water under the bridge.
Huh?
Now I've come to do it right. A proper farewell. No matter how much I try and convince myself otherwise,
A proper farewell.
in my heart, I know that I can't be beside you guys. So I've come to say goodbye for real this time.
I see.
And it's kind of rude just to come back to say goodbye.
Are you saying you didn't like being around me because I was noisy?
I didn't necessarily dislike it. If you weren't blaring that old music all the time, you'd be a bit more bearable.
I've told you, some things get better with age.
Like our friendship?
Sure.
That's something. Not bad.
Oh, she admitted they were
Be
friends.
careful. We shall meet again one day.
Where?
Anywhere.
Nah, you're not going where I'm going just yet. You're gonna live a long and fruitful life. Just watch that temper of yours.
I shall consider it.
Have you got Blinding Passion Volume 2?
Sure. Just open the inside zipper of my bag.
Ah, so that's where it's been.
Rapunzel.
I'm wanting to further my education, but I suppose I'll have to do that on my own.
Best of luck in becoming
noob.
an expert in the field.
Who we heckin'
You're gonna end
tonight?
up corrupted for sure.
Different time corruption.
Send my regards to Boss and Lilith too.
We will. Snow White.
Still heckin' the snow.
Can you see her off with a smile?
Now hurry.
Red Hood. I have been working on the weapon you asked me to make. And I will keep working on it. Make sure to come get it when it's done.
Okay. I will.
And... I don't know what to say.
Did you have a fun time knowing me?
Yes. It made me happy.
That makes two of us. Stay strong, kid.
Hydrate.
I will.
Heck, hydrating.
Thank you, everyone, for accepting me as one of your own, even if I was just a nobody. I appreciate you.
I have
working hard to
hydrated.
make sure I never felt left out.
And stretched.
The time I've spent with you and all those close calls on the battlefield were some of the best moments of my life. I was happy through it all. And even more, that I could spend all that time with you.
She was happy murdering the robots with her friends. So what's with the halo above Scarlet's head?
Red Hood! It was an honor fighting together with you!
Scarlet is a religious leader.
Snow White, right back at ya. It was an honor for me to fight with you.
If I knew about Rapunzel's, I was a religious leader. I meant Scarlet. She has like the little fuzzy red halo above her head. It just looks cool. Man. Okay, so I'm still not nearly as emotional as I was during Cinderella's, but that was still good. Oh, it's a cassette tape. That's cool. Time to do a bunch of battles before we can get... Oh, we can auto-battle these.
I should start preparing for the next class.
Oh wait, it actually works? Oh, that's neat.
Did you see that, teacher? Wasn't I great?
That's cool. I like that.
Did you see that, teacher? Wasn't I great?
Yes, Ayn, you were very great. I don't know what happened, but you were great.
Start preparing for the next class.
I like little... Oh, it has dialogues too?
Go on then. Say something.
Huh? What are you doing?
I'm making a watershed album that will leave its mark on history. I wanted to include your voices in this historic moment.
Wow, really? What should I say?
Anything you want to.
Hello, I'm Lilywise from the Goddess Squad. It might not seem like it sometimes, but Red Hood is a really hard worker. I hope everyone can look kindly upon her.
What the? I'm always working my butt off 24/7.
Actually, since you're here, did you do what I asked you to?
What?
What did
I
she ask her
asked
to
you
do?
check our ammunition reserves last night.
Oh, that? Yeah, sure. Nothing wrong with the count. All good there.
I wasn't referring to how much ammunition we had, it was how much we needed for each bullet type.
Oh, is that it? Okay, let's see. I'd say we need roughly 2,000 of each.
You didn't check, did you?
Sure I did.
Red Hood,
When I was
please.
walking past?
Is that so? Then you wouldn't mind coming along with me to confirm those figures.
Actually, you know what? I really should go record the others. I gotta go.
Get back here!
I'll listen to all those later. I want to see the last little video bit.
Wasn't I great?
The field has changed. We're getting a lot of Alice.
Did you see that, teacher? Wasn't I great?
We did win, and we were great. Wait. Oh. There we go. It's important to know that we won. The little robot dude.
Time for class to begin. Give me a few minutes and I'll be right back into it. Time for class to begin.
And he's dead.
I should start preparing for the next class.
I like how they add the very last little bit after all the hard mode stuff.
I slept like a baby. Haven't slept that good in ages. Another 3 hours or so, and I should be there. I just hope I don't pass out before then.
The epilogues are really good.
Is this dirty and old? I was kind of out of it when I stumbled in here. I'm surprised I slept so well in such a pigsty. Well, should we get a move on, partner?
Who's partner? Oh.
What's wrong with this thing? Don't tell me it's broken again.
Need to change the batteries.
Something's off here. Has the scenery always looked this good? Huh? Have I finally lost my marbles completely?
How long has she been asleep?
My head doesn't hurt. Am I all better?
Oh no.
Maybe a nice dose of nature was what I needed all along. Gunshots?
I was gonna say, was she stuck in her little mind trap jail?
What the? It's rusted? When did this happen? Could it be... Oh,
How long has she been asleep? At least a day. But I think it
NIKKE, aren't you?
takes more than a day for her gun to become that
I
rusted.
haven't seen you before. Oh, I'm sure I look like an insane person right now.
Me too. I slept for like the first time in like a week today.
Could you, by any chance, tell me what year it is?
Her cell phone.
It's been 30 years.
She slept for 30 years?
You, let me talk to you for a moment. What should I call you? Mass-produced NIKKE RR15436. That's your name? That can't be right. Don't you have a proper name?
Mass-produced NIKKEs like myself don't have names.
Don't lie to me. You must have a name. I'm Red Hood.
Is that your real name?
Well, yeah. So what's yours?
Rappy.
Happy.
My name is Rappy.
Oh, Rappy was originally a... yeah, I've been able to get it to work on PC just fine. Now I need to know more. No, that is not fair. The heck? It's true.
Proceeding to target.
Man. Now for the red button.
I'll move as quickly as I can.
Wait. Plays music.
Go on then. Say something.
Huh? What are you doing?
I'm making a watershed album that will leave its mark on history.
Oh, it cycles through everything in order.
I'm not disturbing your tea time, am I?
Okay.
Snooty Dorothy?
Snooty Dorothy.
Just call me Dorothy. And yes, you are disturbing me.
Well, I'd sure appreciate it if you could tell me what type of tea you're having, Snooty.
Mary Rose Tea. And stop calling me that.
But you're so elegant and refined. How could I not? Just look at how you hold your teacup. You even stick out your pinky. Pure class.
So elegant and
I tell ya.
refined.
Any chance I could have a lick of that finger? I bet it tastes like nobility.
Excuse
Red
me?
Hood,
Yes?
come here and sit.
Why? Have you rigged the chair with an explosive?
Let me pour you a cup of tea. Sincerely, and from the bottom of my heart.
Sure. Why not? I've been meaning to dip my toes in the world of high society. On second thought, forget it.
Why? I was planning something special for you. Something you'll never forget.
It's the thought that counts. Thanks. Enjoy
Did she
your
hit
tea,
her with a
bye.
teacup?
Listen up, Scarlet.
I'm listening.
I'm arresting you for illegal possession of a sword. Surrender peacefully.
What do I have to do to make you drop this?
Cut this apple into bite-sized pieces.
My sword is not intended to dismember fruit.
I'll
To dismantle
toss it up in the
fruit.
air and you can give it a slice.
Oh?
I knew you'd like that. Let's aim for 20 slices of equal size.
Very well. Proceed.
Up and
Training.
at 'em. Yeah. Well, we ended up with 20 pieces, but they're not exactly nice to look at.
You asked for 20 pieces. You have 20 pieces.
I hate to keep pressing, but aren't you supposed to be the world's greatest swordsman?
Huh? I shall try once more.
That's the spirit.
Have at you.
Up and at 'em.
Yeah.
Oh, it sounds like they broke something.
Ugh.
Hey, I told you to cut the apple, not tear the room to shreds.
Perchance my excitement overcame me. I got carried away.
What happened here?
Poor Lily
Scarlet threw a
Wise.
tantrum because she didn't like what we were having for lunch.
You're kidding. Scarlet, what are you, a child?
That's right. Bad, Scarlet. Bad.
Red Hood, you...
Honestly, I can hardly stand being here any longer. The shame is too much to bear.
Wait.
Scarlet, you're not going anywhere until you finish cleaning this up.
I will never forget this.
The little sister blaming the big sister for all the everything that went wrong.
Could you please state your name?
Rapunzel?
Where are you from?
I was born and raised in VTC.
So you've never lived together with a man before?
I don't believe so, no. We
Is
had
VTC
separate
only
residences
women?
and lived separate lives.
How much do you know about men?
Not much. No.
What kind of underwear do you usually wear?
Excuse me?
Just where would I get from VTC?
Tell me what it looks like.
Is this still part of the interview?
Yes.
I'm basically a new player myself.
Supposed to be?
I recently watched some old TV footage. And
I guess just kind of like go at your own
something
pace.
like this.
Is there
Do
any
pulls.
chance I could see that footage?
No. Why waste time when I've told you what it was like? Besides, it's far too shocking for someone as saintly as yourself.
Shocking. How?
It's about two people going to town on each other. Ow!
You don't mean they were doing that?
We're doing that.
Huh? How do you know what I was talking about?
Well, this one time.
Did you hear all that? Rapunzel just said that she...
Wait!
Oh. I'm gonna go tell everybody that Rapunzel knows what sex is.
You're not stuffing your face again on the sly, are you?
No, you just surprised me, that's all.
Snow White likes her food.
All the food got all over the parts. This is your fault, Red Hood.
How is this my fault? If anything, blame your faulty mouth.
You gave me a scare, so it's your fault.
Please, you end up scaring yourself half the time.
I'm sorry about the cough.
Just help me clean this up.
Should I lick it off?
Very funny. Quit joking around.
Sorry. What are you tinkering with anyway? Whoa. It must be pretty intense if you want to keep it hidden.
You can't look at it yet.
You're acting
Enjoying
pretty
some
suspicious.
waifus.
Very well. I'll sneak a peek if it's the last thing I do.
I'm serious. I said don't look.
Snow? This is just a red cassette player. And it's got a picture of a wolf on it. Is this for me?
Yes.
Whoa.
Ruining the
Seriously,
surprise.
what's the occasion?
It's a gift. For your birthday. I know that we don't have birthdays per se, but it's been exactly 1 year since you joined us. So I wanted to make this for you. I'm nearly done.
Aw, come here, you. This is a loving headlock.
I can't breathe.
You're as cute as a button, you know that? Thanks a bunch.
I'm glad you like it.
I'm gonna go and show this off to everyone.
But I'm not done with it yet.
I don't care. I want to show it off.
Hey, wait! Red Hood! I still have to make some finishing touches!
Oh, there she goes. Do we get one for the commander?
Hey, Commander.
Yep.
Hello. I heard you're conducting some kind of interview with everyone.
Dang. News travels fast around here. Would you like
I mean,
to
there's
say
only a
something?
handful of you.
You've always had the gift of gab. And nothing else. Sorry.
Commander's a yapper.
Bad joke.
Actually, I don't have much to say.
You say that, but surely there are some things you want to say to your squad. If not now, when will you get another chance?
Very well.
All right then. What do you have to say to the Goddess Squad?
I know you all are strong and capable fighters. But that doesn't mean you should turn a deaf ear to your superior's commands. None of you is exactly wet behind the ears. Do you realize how much of an earful I get from the upper ranks each time one of you acts up? Even you, Lilith. You always take their side and not mine. As for you, Scarlet, you...
Okay, I think that's enough
I
for
sometimes
now.
play Honkai. I play
I wanted you to
FF14.
say something inspirational. I didn't expect you to complain about us.
You think
It's really
this
not
is
much
just a
I've been
complaint?
playing
Do
lately.
you have the slightest idea how hard it is to be in my position? Get over here and listen to what I have to say.
Not listening to your
Sorry,
commander.
but I've gotta go.
That's fine. We can walk and talk.
No thanks.
Sometime at the beginning of next year, I'm going to play the Dark Souls series for the first time.
Let's see. I've got Lilith, Dorothy, Rapunzel, Scarlet, Snow White, the Commander. That's everyone. Did everyone get a chance to hear the music?
I mean, pretty much.
How was it? Pretty good, right? I know my songs have their detractors. Some of you feel they're old-fashioned, and a few feel like they're growing older.
And Dad's
simply by
angry that they're not
them.
listening to him.
But it's a well-known fact that listening to older songs reignites positive memories from the past. My hope is that everyone who hears this can recall good times they had. Having said that, you shouldn't get too caught up in the past.
Only
Stay
Dex.
committed to the present and envision the
Dex is
future.
sex.
Or something like that.
Red Hood, give that back!
Oh.
You didn't tell anyone else, did you?
I prepared some tea. Just
While
for
Child's
you.
coming after
Come
them.
on, try it.
There she is, Lilith.
Trying to run away after you caused such a mess? Get back over here. I'll show you.
I still haven't finished my piece.
I better get out of here. I gotta go.
Not Honkai Impact, Honkai Star Rail. I should have specified that. Yeah, I've been playing Star Rail, not Impact. I've been meaning to play Impact, but I haven't got around to it yet. Well, that's the end of Red Ash. I might stream Impact in a bit, or later, one day. I'm curious about it. I know. Get to do the Rappy event next. And then soon I'll do, what is it, Overzone? It's fun. I'm always looking for new and interesting games to play. But since that's done, I think I am going to end stream here. So thanks everyone for chatting and hanging out. It means a lot to me. I'll probably be back with main story for this tomorrow. Yeah, my ears don't work either. It was nice meeting you too. Bye.